Okay, we are gonna get started off making a corn dog casserole. My family loves hot dogs, we love corn dogs, we love cornbread, so there's no way that this meal could possibly go wrong. So I'm gonna show you everything that we're gonna do. Let's get started on a corn dog casserole. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is add in 1 cup of sour cream. This is kind of gonna be like, I think it's Pioneer Woman who does like this cornbread casserole, so it's kind of like that, except for the fact that we're gonna add hot dogs to it. Okay, I also have 1 can of corn. I have some cream corn that we're gonna be using. This is not something that I regularly buy. I had to especially buy this, but growing up, we had cream corn all the time. My grandma loves it. I don't know if that was just my grandma or if just back then they always had cream corn. I don't know. I'm also gonna add in, here. I'm also gonna add in our Jiffy Mix. I'm just gonna need 1 of these. Hopefully I don't overflow this. Good gracious. I also have 1 stick of butter that I'm gonna go ahead and melt. While my butter is melting, I'm gonna put in 1 teaspoon of dry mustard. Okay, my butter is nice and melted for the most part. Go ahead and add that in. And then I have 4 hot dogs here. I am going to chop these up. I'm going to chop all of them. Well, I think I'll just chop 3 and then I'll chop my other one later, because I'm going to put 3 in my dish right now. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add that in, and I'm gonna see if I can stir this all together. Let's see what we can do here. This looks mighty fine, y'all, mighty fine. Okay, this looks pretty good. I'm gonna set this off to the side. And then I'm going to chop up my other hot dog. I'm going to make them into a little bit smaller pieces. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and spray my pan with some spray. This is not a 9x13. I want to say it's like a 7x11. I'm really not for sure. But I definitely wanted a smaller pan for something like this. Although, my goodness, this looks like a lot. Maybe I should have done a 9x13. The directions, when I read it, it called for like a 9x7 or something like that. It said a smaller dish, a little bit smaller than a 9x13. Okay. Oh, as much as I don't want to do more dishes, I definitely don't want this to be like taking forever to cook too. So I'm going to go ahead and spray that. And then I'm going to put this, plop it in here like so. So I definitely recommend a 9x13. Yeah, this looks better. Yep. I made a good call. Because this is still going to puff up some. Okay. And then I have 1 more hot dog that I'm going to just kind of toss in here. Like so. Okay, and this is completely optional. You definitely don't have to do this, but I have a little bit of cheese. I'm just going to top on here just a little bit. I know cheese is terribly expensive, So if you don't have it, I'm sure this is going to taste amazing without it. So here's what it looks like. I'm going to put this in the oven at 400 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. We'll check on it then. Okay, this looks so good. I'm a fan of hot dogs, cornbread, and it's cheesy. Y'all, what could you not love about this? I am super excited. Okay. Okay, let's dig into this, see what it looks like. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How do you like it, bud? You like it? It's pretty good, huh?
Yeah, it's really
good.
good.
Is it yummy, Bubba? How's yours?
Good.
Do you like it? You like the hot dogs in it? That's pretty yummy. Okay, I have quite a bit of potatoes here. I've got my daughter peeling the potatoes right now. And we're gonna make some potato soup. And so I'm gonna get these all peeled and then we're gonna put them in the pot. Okay, we have about, I don't know, maybe 10 potatoes that we chopped up. And so Addie here is going to help me put it in here. We're not doing one by one. Just get the bowl. She's scared. Grab the bowl.
It's gonna burn you.
No, it's not. Come on. Just put it, press. No, just leave it there. Addie. Addie.
I'm not gonna.
Okay, mommy will do it. Woo! There we go. Okay. And I'm going to put just a little bit of salt in here. And then just let this boil. Just want it fork tender, so I'm probably going to let this cook for about 15 minutes. So I'll check back with y'all in 15 minutes. Okay, it's looking nice and fork tender and it's falling apart. So I'm going to go ahead and drain off most of the water here. And we're going to need some of it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and add in a whole stick of butter. Amen and amen. I did not get this off, my goodness. Smush it down. And then I'm also going to add in probably this whole can of evaporated milk. Okay, I'm going to try to kind of smash most of this down. I do like my potato soup to be a little on the chunky side. And then I'm going to also add in some seasonings. Now sometimes when I make this soup, I like to add in ham or a bacon. I have some like bacon. I'm not sure if I'm going to put any in or not. Okay, I have a little bit of these bacon crumbles that I'm going to throw in. Give it a little bit more flavor. Okay, and then I'm going to add some pepper. Lots of pepper. Some paprika. And then some salt. I think I'm going to add in a little bit of garlic powder as well. Okay, we're going to give that a stir. See how it's looking. Okay. Okay, let's taste it. I decided to put in a little bit more bacon. Okay, here is what it's looking like. It is super creamy, a little bit of chunky, but the seasonings are amazing, y'all. Cannot wait to try this. How is it, Bubba?
Good.
Good. Hello. How was it?
I haven't tried it.
What's in your mouth?
Bread.
Oh, okay.
But it's still good.
The bread is good? How is it?
Very awesome.
Jojo?
That will be good. Good.
Good. I told everyone it was nasty. It's really good. So I think they were surprised when I took a bite. Like, oh, this is what nasty tastes like. All right, we're gonna get started on this meal. I am going to put in a couple tablespoons of oil, and then I'm gonna put in some minced garlic. If you guys have onions or peppers, this is gonna be great, but this is a budget meal, so I'm not gonna put that in there, but I'm just letting you know what I think would be really good in this meal. Also, if you're wanting to add more veggies, some carrots actually go really well in spaghetti, and you can barely taste it. So, woo! Okay, and then I'm gonna put in 1 pound of sausage. I definitely do not recommend this maple flavoring of sausage, but I got a whole bunch at a discount store. It was $2 a pound, which I thought was a great deal, but I don't prefer it, so I will never buy that again. Even though it's Jimmy Dean, it's still, I don't know, I guess just not my flavor. All right. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and drain the grease. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and add this can of fire roasted tomatoes. I love cooking with fire roasted tomatoes, although I don't always buy it all the time just because it is more of a pricier diced tomato. Or a canned tomato, I guess I should say. Okay, and then I'm also going to add in 3/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. Okay, I'm going to add in 3 cups of broth. Now I just had some tomato bouillon on hand, so I just made this sweet tomato, which I think is really great because this is spaghetti. So I kind of want like this tomato base anyways. So you can do tomato, you can do chicken or beef. It's kind of whatever you have on hand or what you prefer. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give this a really good stir. And then I'm going to add in 8 ounces of spaghetti noodles. All right. Okay, I'm going to give this a good little stir here and make sure all my noodles are just kind of covered. And then I might have to add more broth, just kind of depends on my noodles, how they're doing. But I'm going to cover this for a good 10 minutes and then I'll check on them in a minute. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. So I'm just going to stir this together, kind of see how it's doing. I totally forgot to add in my seasoning, so I'm going to go ahead and add my seasonings now. This looks really good. Okay. Okay, I'm going to add in quite a bit of pepper. Y'all know I love pepper. If this thing would work. There we go. Okay, I'm going to add in some salt as well. Not a whole lot because that Italian sausage is really salty. I don't know why I said Italian sausage. It's a breakfast sausage. Okay, also some Italian seasoning. I think I'll do a little bit of garlic salt and then a little bit of garlic powder. Y'all, I have no idea where my garlic powder is, so I'm going to add in some onion powder. Whatever. I like that garlicky taste, but okay, you say so. There we go. Okay, at this point, I'm also going to add in half of this cream cheese. All right, it's like super, super soft, so that will melt really fast. That makes this a really, really creamy. I'm loving that. Okay, I'm gonna taste this just to kind of see if the noodles are done. Hopefully it's done. Okay, this is definitely done. This is so good. I just tried it. It is so good. I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna start making it like this from now on. That way you don't have to use like the jarred stuff. You just need some tomatoes and some broth and whatever meat that you want. So I am like really, really glad I made this. Super awesome.